All right. So good news. It's a tie game. Bad news. Our defense is still some trash. How y'all doing, man? Took me a minute. I was actually. This is gonna sound kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna front. I was watching the CWL COD Championship, whatever thing that it was, for a minute. But yo, who said no? We're not. Cooper, my guy. Cooper, my guy. We're doing pretty good. I want to know what your definition of pretty good is. Because my definition of pretty good is getting a team off the field on third down. My definition is getting a team off the field on third and long. And basically, they've been perfect from third and long. And the only time they did not convert on third and long was when Higgins missed. He dropped a perfect pass with not a single black jersey in a 15-yard radius around him. And that would have been a touchdown. It should be 17-24 right now. Let's be honest. It should be 17-24 right now. Or did they kick a field goal on that drive? I think it should be 21-17. But let's be 100% honest right now. That play, when it was, I think it was third and, I don't think it was third and 10. I think it was third and like 17. Higgins just missed the perfectly thrown ball, and it should have been a touchdown. Ron Rivera defensive play calling is superb. Is it? I mean, we're stopping the short stuff, but we're not doing anything on third down, which is probably the biggest stat. Red zone defense, probably the best stat to define your defense. And then third down stops or stoppages. I don't know. It's probably the second best way to determine how your defense is doing. I mean, I guess points allowed is also a really good one, but I think other than points, I think red zone stops and stops on third down are two of the biggest ways to determine how good your offense is or your defense is. And both of those ain't looking too good this season. And especially in this game, third down has been our worst so far. Too much blitzing? I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's too much blitzing. That's not what's getting the corners beat. I mean Baker Mayfield threw a pass into double coverage. He threw it straight into Jarvis Landry's hands. I mean, that was a good route, and that was a good throw. I don't know exactly if that's the issue. I think we just have this bad coverage. I mean, it's bad coverage. Yeah, if we stop giving the big plays for good, I mean, yeah, that's kind of a big ask though at this point. Our corner's playing 10 yards off. That's not the issue. I mean, playing 10 yards off would actually help you on deep passes. We only have one press corner. Playing 10 yards off should be helping us in these situations. I couldn't tell you what it is. I mean, and it's not like our D-line isn't getting pressure. Both D-lines are creating pressure. It's just that both quarterbacks are getting away from the pressure. Both have mobile quarterbacks who can get away from pressure. So it's not really like it's the front seven's fault this is happening. I mean, it's basically both teams have pretty bad coverage. I mean, Cam's 15 for 20 for 185, no touchdowns. Baker's 8 for 10, 176 and a touchdown. I mean, what does that tell you? Both have high percentages at 75% versus 80%. I mean, 176 and 185. I mean, both. It's not like one defense is playing better than the other. Both defenses are playing very, very bad. I mean, Chris McCaffrey has 10 carries or 23 yards on 10 carries. Nick Chubb has 29 yards on 7 carries. I mean, neither one of them are getting any kind of real work on the ground. I mean, but the thing is, why even run? Why would either one of these teams run when neither of these teams can defend the pass at all? At all. Yeah, DJ Moore is probably our... No, I can say it best. But, I mean, I tweeted earlier, according to Next Gen Stats, DJ Moore is the number 4 receiver in the league in yards after the catch. I really wanted to see what his rank was in yards after contact. It's probably a little bit harder to find on our receivers. But among the top 4 receivers in yards after catch, he's number 2 in yards and number 2 in catch percentage. So, I mean, DJ Moore is already among the top players in the league and making moves after the catch. Thomas Davis is a liability in coverage. Yeah, he's always been a liability in coverage. There's no reason linebackers should be covering their wide receiver. Yeah. Panthers stink. I wouldn't say that. I just say the defense stinks. Offense is good. What do you mean? Offense is really good. I'm seeing some really good things out of the offense. I mean, yeah, I'm seeing some really good things. Ian Thomas has really showed up. 5 receptions for 42 yards. That's good. You can't put it on the whole Panthers organization. Nah. And even Chandler Catanzaro, what was it, a 37 yard? No. Was it a kick? It was a 30 yard. Okay, never mind. It's a 30 yard field goal, whatever. But I mean, I can't say the Panthers stink. I just think the defense isn't showing up again. Didn't have that pick in the end zone both times, because the second was a perfectly placed ball by Baker Mayfield. Those are just really good. Those are really good throws. You can't expect DJ Moore to be able to intercept perfect throws. Baker threw it exactly where only his man could get it. I mean, that's just the simple fact. It wasn't like DJ Moore. You're asking DJ Moore to do too much. It's a perfect throw from Baker Mayfield. Yeah, and I got a couple DMs, a couple questions about is it coaching? Bro, it's not. You can't blame literally every single problem on coaching. The game's back on now, but you can't blame all this on coaching. At some point, you have to understand these are professional athletes. These are professional athletes, and they have a job to do. And if you have to blame the coaches for every single thing that happens, come on, you're getting beat on routes. It's Jarvis Landry. I mean, he's a good slot receiver, probably one of the best in the league. But come on now, Baker Mayfield's looking like Joe Montana. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, but I'm gonna watch this game real quick, man, and I'll do a video after the game. I'm not gonna go live. I'm sure Pat or PNP are gonna go live. But yeah, man, we gotta step up. All right, y'all.